Okay, this is 6533 Stonington Drive South. It's funny, in my last video when I walked into the 6513 Stonington, I had flashbacks like I'd been to the house before. Well, it's this house right here that I had been to. When I walked into this one just now, I realized I've been to this house and it's the same layout as the one we just saw. So we'll be able to check out any differences between the two, but it's really the same house. Of course, different colors and features, stuff like that. But I remember this house because of this very interesting Mardi Gras horse. It just came from Mardi Gras with the beads. So how could I forget this house? Alright, so as you'll notice when you walk in, you still have the formal area with the 3 windows. You still have these columns, and you still have your formal dining. So all that's the same as the last house, still with your master here. Doesn't have the mirrors like the last one did. Let's go ahead and check out the master. We'll work our way across the house. Still has the other room off of the master, so that's the same. This has a lot of wood trim for the crown molding. It can always be painted back to a white, but it's just a lot of wood grain colors in this house. Once again, it has the tray ceiling, but it has this unique wood trim to it. Wood almost looks like, I don't know, like a wheel would use, like spokes or something for a wheel to move on. So very, very similar. Doesn't have the dispenser that we just saw a moment ago. The tub is not black. What's interesting, if you like one house or the other, this definitely gives you lots of different color schemes and ideas. Now here, the other one had the two sinks. This has one sink on the vanity, so not very efficient. A lot of people rather the 2 sinks, but personal preference. It's funny, is remember in the last video I mentioned how things were locked. They've unlocked it. See this lock down here? That was locked up. We actually could not go into this closet when I was here, so it's really the same space and closet as the last one. Very interesting with this stripe wallpaper. So they have definitely some louder, more wild colors than the last one. The last one was much more safe and earth tone. But everyone has their own preference. Now the last one had this office, and there was a bathroom off of it. And it had this built-in wood shelf. So interesting. And I don't remember this skylight either. So little differences, but the last one had a bathroom. The last one was a 3-car garage that was converted. This one looks like a legitimate 2-car garage. I really can't tell that it's been converted. Now the last one, when you went into here, it had that little office conversion. This looks like a legitimate room. I see the vents and stuff and the window at the exterior. So the other one had like a little office here. And this is a legitimate like workout room. Now last time when I was here, this was locked, as I mentioned. Now it's unlocked. So I can, now, of course, because of the last one, I know that it takes you into the laundry room. But we were locked out last time, and as a result, we couldn't get into the garage either. I'm wondering if this is a conversion too. The other one was very, very obvious. This one, I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking it's originally a 2, but I could be wrong. So there's a hot water heater. There's the panels here on the wall. So, of course, nothing new. You have your pantries here like the last one. So, basically the same house. This one has a little wine rack here. The other one didn't have all that. Has the dark backsplash instead of the light. Has like the straw glass. So obviously just different finishing touches. The floor continues. The other one had that dark wood floor. The other one, I don't think. This one has the panels, and these panels actually go all the way to the back like that. I like that. The other one, yeah, you can see the video difference, but I don't think it has that feature. This has a really nice backyard. This is one of the homes I was actually thinking about when I was talking to you about how some homes in Tampa Palms do have nice backyards. I was thinking of this one in particular. A little man cave there. Now, where that little tree house is, that's probably the back of your property. They've cleared out beyond it. I don't think that's your property by survey rules. Yeah, obviously no one's back there. But I think they kind of cleared it out to give you more space. But I don't think it's your land. I think this was the house where I saw a hawk sitting on the bird cage from the exterior and was trying to grab a lizard that was on the inside of the bird cage. It was quite the experience. So this one also has a little bit of a wet bar, like the other one did. And it, of course, still has the covered lanai. I do see a little bit of a seam issue there. Not sure what that is. Okay. So you have your tall ceilings. You can do pendant lights if you want. Those are the caps for the pendant lights. That's probably for maybe alarm or something. So you probably still have the Jack and Jill. Yeah, that's good. So Jack and Jill and tissue. The other one had carpet. It had tile in the bathroom, but it had carpet in both the rooms. This has this tile. Once again, you have a lot of wood frame, wood trim. This is a pretty good sized closet. The other one, if I'm not mistaken, the other one had a closet against this wall and against the other wall, against the exterior walls. Let me see what the closet is on this one. Huh, interesting. The closets are different. Huh. So I gave you somewhat walk-in closets on these two rooms. The other rooms felt like they were more square. This one seems, I don't know. Could be wrong. Seems like these rooms feel a little tighter. Still have your little breakfast area. And you still have your fireplace and your wet bar. So this gives you another Jack and Jill. I don't think the other house did this. So we had this room at the end like this. So we definitely had the guest bedroom and bath. And from here we could walk out to the pool area. But this one gives you a Jack and Jill suite. I wish I could go back to the other house because I'm trying to think. I know there wasn't, but I'm trying to think what was this space right here. Maybe the rooms were a little bit bigger, and then you didn't have this room at the end. Because I remember talking about just the curve right here, so there was no doorway here. Just don't know what that space was. Like what's behind it? If it's that room, I don't know. Interesting. There's definitely a difference between the two properties. And then your lot. Very nice backyard. Play swing set and everything ready to go. Not sure if it stays. Probably. Looks like it's all pretty permanent. You always put it in the offer. It's beautiful back here. So, it still has a shower there. You also have your heater, just like the other one. Alright, well, this completes my second video.